Hi everyone, welcome back to a Dokkan battle video. I'm gonna be very honest with you all. I recorded my live reaction to the stream about an hour ago. But very unfortunately my recording software was garbage bad and it decided to delete pretty much all of the footage. So unfortunately there will be no live first time reaction to the animations. I know, I'm very disappointed. I'll let you guys know I was super hyped. I was super excited. I was so impressed by the kits. And it really sucks that that's kind of gone forever now. But I thought the second best thing would be kind of just give a little overview and my thoughts about what happened because clearly it's going to be very divisive between everybody. So let me give you my thoughts as somebody who was really anticipating this. So first, let's just go over the animations, because why not? Actually, I have not seen anything for Do yet, both his animations nor his kit, so this will actually be a first-time watch for this one, at least. Okay, nice, it did this attack, that's good. Does he have, like, an active or anything? No, okay. Okay, wait. Before we really delve into this one, we gotta go over some of the first. I don't care what anybody says, I'm glad they stuck with now to go even further beyond. At least for the dub, you know, if you really care that much, just play sub. You know?
Further beyond.
I'm glad it's finally in Dokkan. I've waited my whole life to see that. I think this is really well done. Oh man, this is one of the better animations that they did. Clean! It's good stuff. OSD seems pretty good as well. I mean, like, you can't tell me this shot ain't perfect. This is basically one to one. Very well done. I was very impressed with this. And then, oh god, okay. Alright, okay. Here's the part where people are going to start crying and bitching online. Yeah, the 12 key isn't the smoothest thing we've ever seen from Dokkan. But I'm still fairly happy with how they did it. I wanted this to be his 12 key. I think it focused a little too much on just this one attack. But overall, I'm still very happy with how it turned out. It looks good. Art's consistent. You know, he does the here, let me go over it. He does that. Yeah, like, yeah, you can tell it's dope, right? Like, you can tell that this is the one animation. I mean, it's still very good. It's solid. It's just, I just kind of, it just feels like there's a tiny bit of impact missing from the end. It also doesn't really help that there's, like, you know, the Dokkan sprites are pretty bad in terms of the enemies. I think it's also part of the reason why. But overall, I think 12 key is perfectly fine, and people complaining about it, you're over-exaggerating. Now what I really don't get is the hate for the 18 key. I think this is super sick. Damn. Like, I'm really telling you, like, the main issue is just the enemy sprites. Like, that was really good. Yeah, I'll admit, even as a big, you know, big Daima Super Saiyan 4 Glazer, that, yeah, these aren't the best animations in the game, but I still think that they took from the source material very well and implemented it into Dokkan very well. I think people just kind of set their expectations just a little bit too high. I get it. Maybe they could have improved on it a tiny bit, but I mean, like, you can't tell me that this EX18 key isn't sick as hell, man. The camera, I'm so glad they did this. The way he's jumping around, man. Using the environment, like, that's just sick. Finally get a voice super attack. I will admit, it is a little bit underwhelming that they advertise this as like, oh, we're gonna add voice lines to super attacks now. That's very cool. Just to have it be just one. It's just like, sure, man. I will admit that is funny. You guys can slander that. I'm cool with that. Oh, okay. This is the one thing nobody's allowed to complain about. This scene is beautiful. Damn! like, well, what do you say? There should have been more screams. Like, but dude, look at that! The fucking dimension shattering Kamehameha. God, man, that KO is so sick. Man, overall, I'm satisfied with his animations. I think they're very good. They're very good for Dokkan. Are they like top 3 in the game? No, but like top 10? Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, they're very good. Very good. Now, time for Vegeta. This one should be a little bit shorter because, don't get me wrong, Vegeta's animations were very impressive. In fact, I think you could argue maybe even better than Goku's. But I have a little bit less to kind of defend this time because it is better. Damn, bro, that's good. That is good. Only part that looks silly is the fact of how small Goma is, but that's a good shot. Man, I love the movement. It's like just the use of the space, and then everybody in the mama knew that was going to be the 12 key when that moment happened in the show. A bunch of extra rocks, which was fun. Then he has his EX move, which low-key, like his EX and his normal 12 key are about the same, in my opinion, in terms of quality. Dude, I love the way it splits the screen, dude. It's so sick. It's so unique. I love it. Man, this 18 key is so interesting to me because, like, it's animated very well. Make no mistake. But it's so weird having an 18 key that is just one punch. Like, it's been so long since we've seen something like that. Oh, and then obviously, oh my god, this active is brilliant. So accurate. The colors, the animation, the impact frames. Damn, man! Send him to the fucking sky, bro. Yeah, and that KO is godlike, bro. Yeah, I mean, I can't even lie. I think Vegeta won the war of animations. I think Daima Super Saiyan 4 has the higher points. Like, this shit is one of the best looking things in the whole game, bro. Like, that's amazing. But, you know what? If someone said overall they like Vegeta's more, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, that's what I thought of the animations. Again, unfortunate that we can't get my first reaction to them, but just know I was going wild for all of them. Okay, now time for the big boy parts. Let's go over these kits. Actually, you know what? Let's go over Do first, since this is actually brand new. I've never seen this. He leads Daima or Majin Power. I like that. I like that. I'm surprised there's no Ku, though. I wanted them to kind of come out together. Actually, let's look at these links. Shocking Speed, Majin, Loyalty, The Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, Infighter, Fierce Battle. Yeah, should be fine. You know, that's alright. Oh, okay, he's got a long-ass passive. Let's read this out. I'm not going to read out every single line, but just the important parts. 250 attack and defense. Whoa. Critical. Chance of evading attack and damage reduction rate 25% by default. Recovers HP with Sweet Treats. Nice. He can survive KO attacks, so he's like Fat Boo in that way. You want to probably put him slot 2 or 3 because of this. He gets 300% attack and defense when attacking with 12 or more key. Then 250% and interrupts the attacked enemy when there's another Daima, Majin Power, or Demonic Power category ally. Damn, okay. That's pretty good for a banner unit. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn or when the character is the first or second attacker at the start of turn. Attack 300%, 4C. Bro, what? They make a banner unit hit this hard, bro? That's just absurd. So, he's pretty much like a slot 2 unit. Okay. Then for 6 turns, he has extra defense. And he has, wow. 50% chance to dodge. 50% chance to crit. And a 50% chance... and 50% damage reduction. Like, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid. When there are 2 or more Daima allies, Demonic Power or Majin Power from the 4th turn, turns Key Spheres all to cookies, excluding Key Spheres with a Dragon Ball. Okay. He gets 12 key guaranteed, chance of performing a critical hit and evading enemies attack 24. Okay, so he gets that back anyways. Actually, he could be up to 75% damage reduction and chance to evade and crit. Excuse me? Attack 800% with one or more Sweet Treat key spheres obtained. What is this adding up to? Okay. Wait. 250, then plus 300, plus another 250. So that's 800. Then 1,100. And then 1,900. And these aren't like just added together. Like they're stacked on top of each other. He has more? 250% attacking defense and chance to perform a critical hit and chance of hitting attack 24% when the character is the first to obtain key spheres. Okay, so on his god turn, he has over 19,000% attack, and spoiler alert, the LRs give an insane amount of attack support and defense support. He's essentially got guaranteed dodge and 100% damage reduction with a guaranteed crit. Bro, what? He's cracked! For a banner unit? What the hell? Bro, he's gonna be hitting harder than like Tao, bro. Brother, what? He's gonna be out damaging STR Evolution Blue Vegeta by like 9 times. Okay? Anyway, let's go over our good old GOAT Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima. Let's go over his kit real quick. I read through it all earlier, so I'll keep this part briefer than usual. So he leads Daima, Battle of Fate, Goku's Family, 3 key, 200%, 170, with the bonus 50% being for Dragon Ball Seekers, Full Power, and Kamehameha. This leader skill is insane. Daima is, of course, every Daima unit, including Goma, including, like Glorio. You got, like, all the new units are going to be on Daima, right? So that's really good. Battle of Fate that's actually absurd. That is just absurd. A lot of good villains are on that team. A lot of good heroes are on that team. I know for a fact that the Aether LRs, when they EZA, they'll be fit on that team perfectly. That's just a really freaking good category to lead. Then Goku's Family. I mean, like, come on, bro. That's like half of the whole game at least. It's every Goku, every Gohan, every Raditz, like every Goten, every Bardock. But it's like all you need is the freaking Gokus, man. Like you got every Goku and every tag unit that has Goku in it under this leader skill. This leader skill is broken, bro. It's actually absurd. I can't wait to test that out. This is one of the most insane passes I've ever read, okay? So, so with no condition at all, 400% attack and defense for the intro. Then he gives Daima category allies a permanent key +1, defense 23%, and 4% damage reduction. Just permanently, okay? Then he has 400% attack and defense, start a turn. Gains a bunch of, key spheres, 40% damage reduction, guards all attacks. He gives attack support to Daima and Goku Family. I didn't notice this before. He also gives Daima and Goku Family category allies effective against all types. What the I didn't even notice that before. Okay, 24 key, which shouldn't be that hard with this. Just this really good passive. Another 200% attack. Critical hit, 40% chance. Great chance of launching an additional attack. Okay. When receiving an attack, 200% defense. That's a classic go-to. Chance of performing a critical hit, 20%. When he's the first attacker in the turn, he gets an additional damage reduction rate, 10% before attacking. So he gets it to 50%. Then if you have, let's just say, the 10th anniversary GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku support, you can get this up to 60% with guard, which is just absurd. More attack support. So we got 80%. 80% attack support with effective against all types plus defensive support. Then as a second and third attack in a turn, 40% crit. As we all know, his EX super attack is tied to him dealing crits. So basically, like, you just put him like slot 2 on his first turn, probably. And then he just cooks in slot 1 for like the most of the fight, because most of these fights are only going to be like 5 or maybe 6 turns at the most. Okay, his active skill, starting for the 4th turn, so very easy condition, very easy. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy, and all attacks become critical hits. So it's going to be really easy to land that EX super attack. Yeah. So categories. Oh, those links. Look at these links. He's got Saiyan Roar. These links are insane, bro. He's gonna go bonkers. Nuts, bro. Okay, so his 12 key is greatly raised attack for 1 turn. Pretty simple. His 18 key is massively raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. And raises allies attack by 40% for 1 turn. So if you just happen to be a Daima character, or you're on Goku's family, just for free, you're getting at least 120% attack support, and you're effective against all types. I don't know. You think that's good? You think that's good? You think that's gonna help out the team's damage? So not only is this character probably just gonna be one of the hardest hitters in the whole game, if not just straight up the hardest hitter, he's gonna make everyone else hit just as hard. Could you imagine this guy next to AGL Gogeta 4, bro? AGL Gogeta 4 on his active skill turn is gonna hit like, I don't know, like 200 million or something. Oh, okay, and then guess what? My boy got one more bonus. He got one more bonus. If you land a critical hit during the turn, you have a 77% chance for it to become an EX super attack, which with Dokkan terms essentially means you're going to get it all the time. And then with maybe the most insane thing I've ever read in my whole life, his EX super attack effect is raises attack by 140% for 4 turns. Raise defense for 1 turn. Causes ultimate damage to enemy. And then, holy shit, raises allies attack by 40% for 2 turns. Imagine running 2 of these guys. And one of your Daima Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, again, not even counting the support that's probably going to be on rotation as well, is going to have a 140 boost and then another 40% boost from the Daima Goku on the, other rotation from EX super attacks. Like, that's just one of the most absurd effects I've seen in my entire life. That's just insane. This guy's kit is gonna be crazy. I cannot wait to use him. Then let's check out Vegeta next. Seems like he's got 2. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Oh, okay. Technical difficulty we'll edit out later. Fine, we'll edit it out later. We'll edit it out. Okay, that's kind of an asshole thing to do, but we're sure. Okay. Alright, we're back. And clearly this dev is stupid because he didn't lock his character. It's kind of dumb. Anyway, let's go over the kit. So he has a pretty decent leader skill. Daima, key plus 4. 220% to everything. That's pretty solid. Obviously Daima's going to be a very good team in this celebration. But just to make sure that he's not too limited, you also give him Vegeta's family. Which, let's be honest, Vegeta's family is not a particularly amazing broken team right now. But the biggest saving grace is the fact that basically every time they release a tag Goku and Vegeta, they have Vegeta family technically, so it's basically just free. Take a look at the links. Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, that's alright. Prodigy is pretty good. Shocking Speed, that's really good. Limit Breaking Form, he has a Super Saiyan 3 link, that's pretty sick. Furious Battle, Legendary Power. You know, pretty good. I think Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's is just a tiny bit better, but it's pretty solid link set. Can't be too upset. Alright then, if you thought Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's passive was fucking nuts, here we go. There's this guy's kit. I'll keep this one a tiny bit more brief. But something I really like about this guy's design is that like you kind of want to get him as late as possible. Like you want to try to get him on turn 3. Then you get like a solid like 2 turns where he's like really good. You know, he has his guard. And then once his guard runs out, you float him off and then you give everybody on the rotation for multiple turns defense plus guaranteed guard. That is good design, because this character is not just unga bunga numbers win the game. Like, he is providing something to the team that has just never been seen before. Guard support to allies. Listen, giving attack effective against all types, the Goku thing, that's really good. Like, that's pretty good. But giving your allies guard is one of the most broken abilities I've ever seen. So let's actually cover the actual kit now. Again, intro with no condition, 300% attack and defense, great chance of launching an additional attack, and guards everything for 4 turns. It's important to note that his whole kit is basically based around his EX super attack as well, which is actually on his 12 key instead of his 18 key, which is a 50-50 chance of essentially either just being average or the most fucking broken thing you've ever seen. But, you know, let's not get too far into it. So 300% attack and defense, so he's got slightly lower stats than Goku, but this guy has better support though. Bunch of key, 30% damage reduction, Daima Vegeta family, 30% attack and defense. Then, when he's attacking with the active skill, or when attacking 23 or more key, he gets 30% damage reduction and launches a guaranteed super attack extra. So, only thing that sucks is that, seems like Vegeta might be weak to AoE supers if he can't attack first. But we'll have to see, Then for every attack performed during the turn, it gets plus 100% attack. It's like the Glorio effect, but like multiplied significantly. So even though his base stats are a tiny bit lower than Daima Super Saiyan 4's, the more attacks you're able to pull off during the turn, just the more absurd his numbers are going to look. You know, like I don't even know what it's going to look like. It's going to be insane though. Once you perform 3 or more attacks in battle, you essentially get an additional super attack. Okay. Then, one of the most insane things I've ever seen. All allies' chance of performing a critical hit plus 50% within the character's next attacking turn. Okay. Is that ability good? What do you think? Then, starting for the 4th turn to start of the battle, basically, when this character is the 2nd or 3rd in a turn, defense support and Daima category allies get guard for 2 to 3 turns. That's broken, bro. That's actually insane. Then his active skill's Final Flash is from the 3rd turn, which is really good because this counts as an attack. So what you could do is you just want to hope you get him on turn 3. Oh, wait. Okay, I was mistaken. My apologies. This says 3rd turn from character's entry turn. So no matter what, it has to be on a 2nd appearance. Okay, fair enough. But either way, yeah, it's going to be really good for just stacking up as many attacks as possible during the turn. Deals a lot of damage. Doesn't seem like it's guaranteed crit, though. I'm not really too sure. Does he even have crits anywhere in his kit? That's really odd. There's no crit in his kit besides the support. That is really weird. I was gonna say, like, you want to go full additional with this guy, obviously, but you might want to make it mixed, because having no crit at all is just weird. Like, that's so strange. Obviously, I still think his kit is phenomenal, but that's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. All right, let's go over his super attack effects. So his basic 12 key is greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns, pretty good, and causes mega colossal damage to enemy and raises allies' defense by 10% for 3 turns. This is actually absurd. And that's not even the EX version. Oh, good lord. Or, oh wait, I think that is the EX version, my bad. Wait, am I misreading something? Oh, okay, my bad. My bad, guys. Okay, so his basic 12 key just gives just raise defense for 1 turn, blah blah blah, boring. Then his EX 12 key gives the multiple turn stacking of attack and the just frankly absurd defensive support for everybody in the team. That's absurd. Then his 18 key is massively raised attack for 1 turn, greatly raised defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage. Really good. I think something I forgot to mention is I think he's got Mega Colossal on his EX 12 key. Which, I mean, like, what? Yeah, Mega Colossal. So, yeah, who gives a shit if his stats are a little bit lower than Super Saiyan 4 Goku's? This is the first time since Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza that we've had Mega Colossal on a 12 key. That shit is gonna go insane. Oh, man. I'm super excited for these units. Obviously, there's gonna be a million people online complaining because that's just how it is. But I want you all to know that despite the circumstances and everything that happened to me tonight, that I am very satisfied with it. I think these animations are awesome. I love the kits. And more than anything, I cannot wait to summon and use these guys. Okay? And trust me, you guys don't want to miss it. Okay? As the #1 Super Saiyan 4 Glazer, trust me when I say, I plan on going all out for these videos, guys. I really do mean it. So you do want to be there. And to make sure that you see it and don't miss it, I want you all to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to start saying that in videos because it actually works, believe it or not. Woo! Woo! We love Daima! Alright, in all seriousness though, I really do appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you guys when we summon later tonight. See ya!